How's it going, folks? Welcome back to a brand new episode here of the Journeyman here on Football Manager 2021. We're on to another episode with Cardiff City, and we're well into December now of 2022 as we continue our journey here in the Championship. So let's catch up with how we've been getting on so far, and since our 1-1 draw in the last episode in the Welsh derby, we've done okay. We've done all right. We beat Bristol City 4-1. Ricky J. Jones got 2, and William Saliba as well, the centre-back, grabbed 2 from set pieces, which is great to see. Semenyo did get a consolation in the end for Bristol City, but of course, big 3 points for us. We then beat Brentford 2-0. Saliba with another goal, and Michael Obafemi scoring from the right-hand side as well. Unfortunately, we fell to a 1-0 defeat, a late goal from Sunderland as well in the 92nd minute, so that was pretty disappointing. However, we did bounce back with a win over Barnsley. We beat them 5-4. I was worried towards the end. We had a really comfortable lead for the majority of the game, but you can see they scored 2 late goals there. I think we were 5-2 up or 5-3 up at one point. So, yeah, 5-2. And to allow them back in the game was a little bit worrying. But we got the 3 points at the end. Ricky J. Jones with 3 and Isaac and Benza with 2. And in our most recent game, it was a disappointing 0-0 draw against Stoke City. They're struggling at the moment in the league. But we had a really good game. So it's disappointing in the end to drop points there. But we move on to today's game against Huddersfield. They're 20th in the league, so again, another team that are down there. We did win Manager of the Month for November, which is obviously always nice. We kicked off with obviously the curse of the Manager of the Month when we lost to Sunderland. But yeah, beating Luton, Bristol City and Brentford, a decent draw against Swansea. It was a decent month and a good way to bounce back after October, really. So in the league right now, we're a little bit closer to the playoffs, but there's still quite a big cushion. Our goal difference is quite nice, but we've got to start these games, these low-scoring games, we've got to start turning them into a couple of wins. And then, like I said, by the end of the year, we may well be knocking on the door for top spots. It's still very, very tight. 10 points between us and third place at the moment. And obviously, we can look down, but we are pretty comfortably ahead of the bottom 3 right now. Ricky J. Jones with 17 goals now. Top goal scorer very comfortably. I think the last time we checked, Petkovic and him were on the same amount. Ricky J. Jones is now 4 clear, 17 goals in 22 games. What a signing he has turned out to be so far. £4.5 million already. His value is shooting up. And yeah, it could be a huge player for us for the remainder of the season. The FA Cup draw as well. We had that, you may have seen. We're going to be playing Swindon Town or Oxford United in the FA Cup, which will probably be in the next episode. But let's jump into it. The game against Huddersfield today. Fingers crossed we can get a win. At the moment, unfortunately, we've got Almiron injured. He's slowly but surely coming back, but I haven't really got another number 10 in the team. So that's probably an area that I'm going to focus on during the January window, trying to get a quality number 10 in the side. But here we go. Billy Sharp managing Huddersfield Town in today's game. So then here we are with the teams. Well, the match itself, and I'm hoping that we can get a win. You can see our team there, and the Huddersfield playing like a 4-3-3 or 4-1-2-3. Got some good players in there, and they're going to be wearing the red kits. But we'll start off here. Of course, our play, we were able to release the likes of Ricky J. Jones down that left-hand side and able to sort of get in behind them a little bit. With Obafemi on the wing as well. He's rapid and he's picked up the ball here now, Obafemi. Loads of room on the left for Mbenza, who's through. Isaac Mbenza should have scored. Hit straight at Bergstrom. But disappointing that it's not gone into the back of the net. It's Rules here from the corner. Ball in. And again, cleared away. And Huddersfield can maybe break. It's Bakuna now through the middle. Loads of room on the left for him as well. Success will find Daly. And Daly now into the area. And he's given away a penalty. Now, this is the first start for Unji in a long, long time. And he's given away a penalty now. With just 7 minutes to go, and Huddersfield lead. He didn't need to make the tackle, to be honest. It's Simone Mazzocchi who scores the goal. And Huddersfield are 1-0 up. Keeper went the right way, but nowhere near the penalty from the right winger. And disappointing start. But yeah, like I say, Perry and G not played many games, not had many starts this season due to the form of Donnelly. He's coming to the team, giving away a penalty, which is pretty disappointing, to be honest. But other than that, it's been a quiet start from us. We need to try and get that ball up to Ricky J. Jones that little bit more. But it's been a really quiet game from us. Quite strange, really. It's going to be a set piece here for Huddersfield. We play it short to Mazzocchi. Oh, my word. What a strike. Well, he's actually second of the game. And that one is an absolute beauty with 5 minutes to go until half-time. And, yeah, you'd expect maybe someone just to keep an eye on him. Way too much time on the ball, but he's found the top of the net there. And not a good start, guys. Not a good start at all. And we haven't really recovered since giving that penalty away. We looked okay in terms of stats, and we looked all right. And you can see there, as soon as that penalty got given, we have just created nothing all game. So I'll have an aggressive one. Let them know what we think. But if this goes in, we're in a little bit of trouble. And it has gone in. Rodrigo Macedo. 3 goals, really. Not quite, but more or less all 3 from set pieces that we've been undone with. Penalty, the one that went short from the free kick. And that one. Why is the guy on the line ducking under the ball? Who knows? But disappointing. Really disappointing. And it's going to take something special for us to get anything out of this game now. Here's Rawls into Obafemi. There was the chance for Hendrick. Obafemi back across. But the linesman had his flag up as Jeff Hendrick was offside. Unfortunately, I just think this has got a little bit of, similar to Grimsby. Whenever Aidan Marsh last season didn't turn up for us, we didn't do well. And it looks like whenever Ricky J. Jones isn't getting the ball and isn't turning up for us, we don't play well either. He's had a really quiet game. So I'm going to bring Kiefer Moore on in his place. We're going to bring Ryan Bowden on as well in there, in midfield. The young midfielder, lots to prove. I'm going to have a corner here. Rawls into towards Saliba, who scored so many from those this season. But once again, gets it towards goal, but not on target. This has been a really, really disappointing performance. NG on a 6.1. Not really repaying our faith in starting him. We're going to bring Castillo up to left wing. We're going to bring Harry Pickering on now. But it looks like it's going to be just... as I bring... Castillo up to left wing, he gets injured. So it looks like it's going to be a bit of a write-off this game, folks. Unfortunately for us. And unfortunately, Huddersfield are going to get all 3 points. But there is a chance here. Ball in. Kiefer Moore is through. And it always slid. Oh, how can you put the flag up so late? Oh, man. And they don't show it either. He did really well there. And he slipped it through. He's not really scored many goals for us this season, Kiefer Moore. And, yeah, that is a bit of a shock. Shell-shocked, really, about that performance. Very, very disappointing. So unlike us. We're actually in the game. But, like I said, set pieces. Huddersfield took their chances on the day and we didn't. So, possibly does flatter Huddersfield a little bit. But they're the sort of games that you've got to be getting points out of. And they were down there reading that relegation battle. And that's a big 3 points for them. So, it's finished. Huddersfield 3, Cardiff City 0. Game at home as well for us. And it's crucial now we bounce back against Reading, who are another team down there. But when our big players don't turn up, you know, that's what's going to happen, really. But we'll be back in the next episode for certain in that FA Cup game against Swindon Town and Oxford. I've got 4 games to play in the meantime against Reading, Borough, Sheffield United, who are top of the league, and QPR, who are bottom. 3 teams there that are below us and 1 team that is way above us. So you'd be hoping that we can maybe try and get 7 to 9 points at least from those games. But it's going to be my job now to try and not revamp the squad, but try and find the right players in the window. We're quite restricted on budget, just to £2 million. But we'll see what we can do. Lots of room in the wage budget at the moment as well. So we'll see what we can do and see if we can bring in the right players. But if you did enjoy it today, guys, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.